EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visiting sideline, head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. His side also a favorite in their conference, so a possible Super Bowl preview taking place here. Kate Scott and Brock, you were on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. Monday night primetime is underway. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016. Who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can really tight down the stretch of this season.
4 of that time, so 6 to go on second down. They're dealing with injury right now, Brock, as we can all see here, but you wouldn't know it for a second based on how they've played. They are one of the best teams in football.
Well, we've kept waiting. I think their opponents have kept waiting for the other shoe to drop at some point, right? By this point, I'm not sure it ever will. This is a team that's been built solid. From the top of the depth chart to all of the backup roles. Even missing players, they're better than most other teams right now in this league.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Air it out on third. Raiders goes it in, and down it goes. And that set brings the offense to 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Engeron now. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. Here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And leading them out, you and I both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. Just the one touchdown. Curious if he cranks up that aggressiveness today.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. One play in Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. Here's Smith. He has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
I guarantee you, QB wants that throw back. I know most are perfectionists, and when it's caught just a bit out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little more accurate.
Back to the air, it's Smith. It's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. He works it down to the 37. It's Kenneth Rowe on the tackle. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Okay, now run as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing a 4th down. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Running it after the penalty. He dodged the tackle. He does it. Touchdown! The Raiders get a perfect start. They've got up 6-0. He has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders 7, Cowboys nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. We're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. 1st down, and they go right back to it. They'll cobble together a yard there. And Roberts coming over for the hit.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Prescott here from the gun. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st down, here's Dak. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away. I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's not the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion. The money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Prescott on 1st and 10. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. Now back him up. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Pass it at the position now. It's first and goal.
Cowboys first down.
Handoff here to Sanders. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Williams. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Gets it again. And he will not beat him out a second time. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown.
The Cowboys trim the lead to 1. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Dylan Laube on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath, turn some of the momentum in the building.
He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40.
It's a game.
Set it down for him at the 38.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Genty from the gun. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
You know, James, plays like that, it's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Oh, they're on that one. Second down going to end for the loss of yards.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on third. Third and long, they're going to throw. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. A couple of really good plays, Brock, being back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He has it at the 13. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First and 10 now from the 30. Dak to the air here. Nice seat in the defense as he crosses the 45. He's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. There's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a short yard gain. Find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
First and 10, Prescott. Catch made. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down and play wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
He's got it. Complete to Pickett. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Waste of time. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And some solid running here as he gets some 8 yards there into the red zone.
There's got to be so much demoralizing as a defense when you work his running back who just keeps those legs trembling. Piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
It's caught by Williams. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. It's out on the bootleg. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Williams will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. These last 2 snaps they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
And they're going to hold him to 5 yards, a little short of that marker. We'll see if they want to go for this on 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And passing on the field goal, Brock. They're going to try to break this tie with a touchdown. We'll hear from the pistol. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 7. Brandon Aubrey, the kickoff for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Laube with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jensen headed back out there. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Every once in in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Looking to his running back, incomplete. Snap's going to bring up third down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
He's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes the impact that gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him. Past their own 40. The Cowboys about set to take over. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Up they go with Williams. Rock for the first down. He had no gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This is going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
A gain of 4.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Raiders 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Laube with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Smith. It's a screen play to Jency. And on third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently Little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer setting his Cowboys offense back to the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up
So
second.
it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Cowboys with a chance to add to their lead. All right, here we go. Second down.
Yeah! There we go!
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for George Pickens that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Third and long for him here. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
It's fourth down.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Brian Anger on now to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this hit to the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Good shot.
Smith to the air now. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. He tucks it and takes off. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Las
Smith in the
Vegas
pistol.
first down.
Connection made to Raheem Mostert. He has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Vegas first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent. It's just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by Vegas. That's it second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up by the luxury, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the edit.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
So what's up?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. You're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Called in by Lamb, right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Escapes the defender. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Finds him on the crossing route. He's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And he can try for some points going into the break.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's 44 yards here from the left half.
44-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And then extends their lead to 14. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin with the reigning, defending Super Bowl champs, the Eagles, at home to take on the Lions in a matchup of the top 2 seeds in the NFC a season ago. And this is Jameson Williams. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the NFL's all-time leading rusher as a quarterback, Lamar Jackson. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. The Ravens are playing well. They move to 7-3 with the victory. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And it's Marvin Harrison Jr. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. And when it's all said and done, that's an 80-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Cardinals get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And with that, a look here at what else is going on around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward. With the return. And that's
That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season. He's sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Giving this to Jeanty. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 17 on that one. That's good for Raiders first.
More often than not, it's a passing game that has to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
There we go, sit on.
Now Smith. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, Brock, they're dealing with injury right now, as we can all see, but you wouldn't know it with how they've played or their record. How have they been able to do it?
You know, kid, I think this is a testament to a whole team. Right? Not just a team on the field, but this is a team off the field. This is why you draft and develop. This is why you build.
Brought in inside the 20. Makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders cutting to the lead coming out of halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights, however. He can get one hand off, pin off the pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Carlson to test on the extra point. Coming in from the right. They blocked it. They blocked it. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
They take the hands off. Now Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. Cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. It's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Dallas.
Give to Williams from the gun. Next snap coming inside the red zone block. He picks up 9 on the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that late at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15 plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On the give, it's Sanders. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Aubrey puts it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Lownby with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jency headed back out there. And we've seen how well he's adjusted to the NFL in his first season. And you can see the league's notice, too. He's leading the early race for Offensive Rookie of the Year.
There we go.
First down, Smith to throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Vegas first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
At the 48-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
Part of the reason I'll leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown right quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they're on it quickly there after that catch. He's going to be into the 34-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
There we go, Simon. Finish the board.
Counter give to Jency. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for Raiders first.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Smith setting the throw. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. They've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Hey, here we go, hey.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the gun, Smith. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down. Smith back to throw. Brought in by his back here. It's Jency. And he's going to be sent out of bounds and a great pickup, but somehow did not pick up the first. 4th down coming up.
A big gain on the
Full
play.
quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Smith on 4th down. Finds Bish, complete. Touchdown! The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense minutes to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Smith brings his guy to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Running the read option. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to line of scrimmage.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Jake. There's a lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Dak to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charles loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. By those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Okay, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. Ryan Anger, the one to send it away. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. And off to Genty. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Case, that gives you enough yards to create some damage to that defensive coordinator. Second, if it sticks to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. 390%.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Complete to Jacoby Myers. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. Downfield, and Myers has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Vegas, 1st down. First and 10 at the 46-yard
Shotgun
line.
snap to Smith. That's completed right side. He stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
64
Offense
yards.
sets, first and 10.
That's another Raiders first down.
And again, it's Smith. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Smith's going to throw again. Flush shot out to his left. Now he takes it. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a fourth-quarter lead. Geno Smith with a touchdown. His third total score this game. It looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many sprinkles go this far.
And he's into the end zone, but that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead. This quarter.
Cowboys 27.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Cowboys offense headed out there. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling game. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you come from the down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on first down. Headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On third down, here's Williams. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first. You're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Throw complete to Lamb. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know, Kate, years ago, my high school receiver and I got together for football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
They go with Williams on the counter. And he's able to power this forward when they stop him after 2 yards.
Gotta be rush hour, King. There's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the gun is Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a fourth-quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
34, Raiders 30. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Laube with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jensen headed back out there. As they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Dumps it onto his running back. And they'll get there and stop
all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. You're going to be
Pushes him back. Third down coming up.
that is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
It's Genty underneath. Decent game here, but short of the first. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 35.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining in this game.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring it down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another run for Williams. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Cowboys up by 4. Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. They're going to show up the yards. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now lead by 10. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
Raiders 30. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Loudby with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raiders ready for another drive on offense as Jacoby Myers heads out. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1.
Here we go, here we go. Screen 90%.
Smith on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Second and 3.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
On 1st down, here's Smith. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Las Vegas.
Again, it's Smith to the air. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
10 more yards.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Smith yet again. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Raiders.
They get that clock just below 40 seconds to play. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, Smith. And the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5 block. That will bring up 3rd down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Here he is to throw. And going just hit fans. He's got it for the touchdown. There's still a small chance Brock that this one ain't over. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end
The
zone.
Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they load him up. Take another 2 off that lead. Going for it yet again. And once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more. No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Straight ahead with Williams. He's only able to power this forward for that 3 yards.
This offense is now level some ground to make it a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, very minimal gains.
2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
With the win all set, Cowboys in victory formation. They take an 8. So it's a win for the Cowboys. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.